tired of running. We rising up, it's been a long time coming. They pride is hurting. Shake off that burden and that dirt in. Bounce. It's been a long time coming since Ross was burning. They shot down Martin. Grandfathers worked in the field, grandmama's service. Their grandmama's purchase. Back still hurting. Plymouth Rock landed on us, man. It's been a long time coming. Still fighting off serfdom since before Harriet Tubman did my Bessie Nat Turner. Fight them off like Tecumseh. Black Hawks bluff skirmish. Nothing short of death is certain, so we search. It's been a long time coming since iron curtains. Fighting the service, come home to fires in churches instead of fiery sermons. Why we regurgitating self-deprecation, hatred, and pain like generational curses? I'm not sure. But all my folks get it all out, growth that all out, woe. This is all I hope. Got a long way to go. Yeah, yeah, heartache and starvation, hot days and our ancient face them and move on. Yeah, yeah, what it do? Yeah. It's been a long time coming. We tired of turning, we tired of running. We rising up. It's been a long time coming. We proud of something. Shake off that burden and that dirt. Yeah. Look, it's been a long time coming. With the law I had to run in. They shot another youngin'. The cop was the gunman. Arrested me cause I took off like jumping. 23, that's the song I'm humming. It's been a long time coming.
I was running, hiding from the pain I'm a part of. I can't ignore it. Silence only makes it stronger.
Yeah.
Heartache, oh yeah. It hurts, oh yeah. You gotta do what it takes. Baby, you're brave.
Yeah.
Our bodies filled with dreams.
All my folks get it all out, gross, get it all out, whoa. This is all I hope. Got a long way to go. Yeah. Heartache and starvation, hot days and our ancient face them and move on. Yeah. Yeah. What it do? Yeah. Yeah. It's been a long time coming. The tide is turning. We tired of running. We rising up. It's been a long time coming. They pride is certain. Shake off that burden. We rising up. It's been a long time coming. They tried ignoring. This fight is urgent. We rising up. It's been a long time coming. They pride is certain. Shake off that burden and that dirty. Bounce. Bounce. Let's go. Yeah.
What's up, y'all? I go by the name of Reg Young, and you're rocking with my girl CB on Support the Dope Radio.
And you are listening to Support the Dope Radio. I'm your girl CB, and I still have Sidewalk Chalk here with me. We had a little bit of a technical difficulty, but that's the joys of live broadcasting. But we were able to work it out. They're back on the phone. Say hi, guys.
Hey.
Love how you guys do everything together. It's so cute. So we just got done playing a song from their fourth full-length album, An Orchid Is Born, called A Long Time Coming. And I just want to say that, you know, I've seen you guys perform that song live, and the energy that you guys have when you perform that song is like through the roof. Is there talk about the song, I guess, itself in general first, and how did you guys come about creating that song?
So that was actually one that David brought in.
Trombonist.
The trombonist. I think that hook and immediate
Sorry, I did not
So David's playing air horn now.
He got excited.
Because he said his name.
That was an accident. I didn't know if you hit the whole screen.
So that's what happened. But yeah, the very first thing that came to me as soon as we heard it, and as soon as he was playing it, was that phrase. It's been a long time coming, and then we spent a lot of time working it out, and actually we had a really good writing session, myself and Maggie, where we were talking about kind of like what that meant and what it meant to each of us. And for me, that song is really kind of like it's really optimistic, but from the perspective of seeing all the things that we've been through, and that you could look at it as just the Black community, or you could say we as this country, or you can say we on a more personal level. And for me, like, a lot of the things that I'm talking about are, goes from more social, more historical to my own personal experiences. And then Maggie put her own take and her own perspective on it as well.
Nice. So what do you guys feel about, was that Maggie? Were you going to say something?
Yeah, I was just gonna add a little bit about the songwriting process on that particular song, and it was a really cool experience writing that song with Rico, and I'll just kind of like talk about one particular moment that we had with. He was writing these, everyone just heard the song, writing these verses and these lyrics, and I just told him, I was like, I'm trying to find like where's my voice in this song, or how do I, through my own experiences, how do I add to this, or where's my voice within this whole the whole topic of the song, and it was a really beautiful kind of conversation that me and him had together, and I feel like I have a kind of like a short little verse in there. I feel like it really sheds light on just like even that conversation, like feeling like for me having some hiccups about even like engaging in the conversation at first about writing the song, and then and then talking about it, and it being like, I don't know, turning out to be one of my favorite songs on the album. So kind of wanted to add that. So there you go.
Yeah, thank you. It's definitely one of my favorites. I was telling everybody when we disconnected, I had to call you back. I was like, I'm going to play one of their songs, and I'm just going to pick one because it's my favorite, and they can't tell me no. So I played it first. But you guys, I spoke a minute ago about the energy you guys have, when you perform live, and you guys do a very good job at getting the audience to reflect that energy, right, and engaging with you in that energy. Is that something that you guys have consciously prepared for, or is that something that's kind of just in the band's DNA as far as to how you guys perform?
Yes, well, our show has been curated and curated and curated and curated and curated, and in Chicago, we're probably one of the bands who perform the most, yeah, we've grown a whole lot. We've seen each other. We've encouraged and helped each other out, and positive criticism throughout the years. But we realized that it's up to us to set the tone of our show. And that starts with the music we play, and also just how we look on stage. We can't expect the audience to dance and to free and to even smile if we're not doing it first, And right. So they are really reflecting it and use the correct word, and that's for any performer out there. It's like, yeah, if you want your audience to get into it, you have to get into it first. You have to show them what you want them to do for your show. You have to show them how to enjoy and how to open their minds. And yeah, we plan on this tour has been really crazy. One big show that we all can agree was like a really big success for us was our homecoming show in Chicago. It was a house at the Bottom Lounge, and there were a lot of friends there, but there were also people that we've never seen before. It was a really refreshing to see, but they were all like amped up to see us, and we were amped up because of that, and because if we wanted to show them how to get even higher, you know what I'm saying? And so yeah, it's for for the front people who are, Rico, Maggie, the vocalist, and then the horn section, we kind of play their hype mans. It's important for us all to be in sync. We've added in some two-steps. We got a couple, things that we do in sync to kind of just show that, hey, we're in this together, and this is the show, So it's a big part of it.
Right. Whose idea was it? Go ahead.
You go ahead, Carla.
Whose idea was it to? I've seen you guys play the game where you have someone in the audience give you an object, and you guys have to create. I don't know. Is it a verse, or you guys have to incorporate it into the song that you're doing? Whose idea was that?
Yeah, so we've been doing that. I think we did that on our very, very first show in 2008. And I don't really remember initially how we. I don't know. We've been doing it the whole time.
Yeah. Okay, so on your
it's really
tour,
fun because I think that.
I'm sorry, you guys are breaking up. You guys are breaking up just a little bit. Say that again.
Oh no, I was just gonna say it's really fun. Partially just because like a lot of times if you see a show and an MC is freestyling, like most of the audience doesn't even know unless they specifically say, "This is a freestyle. I'm going off the top right now."
Right.
But to actually do the game where the audience, even if they come halfway through, they know exactly what's happening. I think it's fun, and it's fun for us too, and it keeps us on our toes. Yeah, what were you gonna say now?
Well, I was gonna say in regards to the tour, you guys are going what, to like 50 what is it, 55 cities?
55.
That's crazy. And you guys are kind of coming to an end, right? When is your last show?
The 13th.
The 13th of August. Okay. So what has it been like to travel from city to city? I know you guys have been to Canada a couple of times. You've been all over the States. What's the best part of being on tour? I mean, despite the schedule being so tight, 'cause I know you guys are in one city on Monday, you're in another city, completely on Wednesday, and it's just been going nonstop for you guys. What do you enjoy most about that?
I mean, definitely like the nights, it's grueling for sure. You drive like these long, sometimes 8-hour drives or whatever from one city to another, and then the first thing you gotta do when you get there, you're eating like gas station food on the way, and then like you get there and you got to unpack your trailer and like load all the equipment in. You got to sound check. You might have like an hour or two to like get like to eat some dinner or something like that. But when you get an audience that's really engaged with you, it's a very, very rewarding, and just to see how it changes people and how the stuff you do makes people happy, and it works both ways. And I think that I wanted to add one thing onto what Sam was saying before about like doing the shows and stuff like that. You asked how we bring that energy in. We have a ritual that we do before every show, and we circle up and we hold hands and we just say whatever's on our mind, and we like get a chant together, whatever bogus thing it might be in the night. But we say something that unifies us before we go on stage and present that to the audience, and I think that all is all encompassing, just the whole idea of doing live music. And we pray also sometimes for a moment in the show where something might arise that we didn't plan on doing, something unrehearsed, and those are also the magical moments of being on tour. So I think it's like just honing your craft and presenting that for an audience that really enjoys the product, and you enjoy their energy of doing that with you. It's a collaboration,
And also it's also great to get in-person responses at the merch table as well. For this tour, we really upped our game with merch. We have some custom hats. We have some new T-shirts. We have our new album, which is sold on a customized MP3 player. We're not selling
really
CD. Yeah, it's really cool. It's been received really well, and we also have individual jumpsuits and jackets that have all of our albums printed on it.
Jumpsuits and jackets? Y'all didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
I might need to get a jumpsuit. Yeah, so I need a jumpsuit to attach the MP3 player onto. Because you guys can clip that on, right? Clip it on the
Yeah, so I mean, all of that is part of it. It makes it very rewarding, and then to see how you know, midway through the tour, we're like, man, we need to order some more hats because everybody's buying our hats. Like that's a great problem to have, you know. So
Right.
So yeah, it's been great.